Hello, welcome to another edition of Johnny Stocks 212. Other people trying to sell you something? I'm just here to find those A winners, go-getters, trend-setting companies to invest in. Thank you for joining me wherever you may be. We got a great show for you today. Today we're talking about an exciting company called PharmaCyte Biotech. Please read the disclaimer on your own time. So PharmaCyte Biotech, they're really a biotechnology company, and they're trying to develop cellular therapies for cancer, diabetes, malignant ascites. So they have this proprietary cellular-based live cell encapsulation technology known as cell in the box. So let's look at the leadership team. So first they got Kenneth L. Wagner. He's the CEO. And then they got Dr. Manuel Hidalgo, who's their chief scientific officer. So one thing that really excites me about this company is that they are looking for therapies in cancer and diabetes with this proprietary cellulose-based live-in cell encapsulation technology called cell in the box. So basically the technology is a platform where they have different types of diabetes. People know there's type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 1. You're basically insulin resistance. Your pancreas isn't making beta cells, and you're having problems. You're not releasing any insulin when sugar's being consumed. Type 2 diabetes and type 1 diabetes is early stage, usually early onset. People under not an adult, younger. It's usually diagnosed when you're younger. Where type 2 diabetes, your body still makes those beta cells and release insulin, but later on maybe not as much. So they're going after pancreatic cancer and type 1 diabetes, which I think is really exciting. So right now they have these encapsulated cells that are implanted as close to the patient's cancer's tumor as possible. So once implanted, the chemotherapy drug that is normally activated by the liver, which is given IV, basically at 1/3 of the normal dose, which is carried to the circular system to where these encapsulated cells have been implanted. So, and once this, a phosphamide comes in contact with these encapsulated cells, these cells act as kind of like an artificial liver to activate the chemotherapy drug at the source of the cancer. That's kind of the targeted chemotherapy that, sounds pretty interesting. And, right now they're in clinical trials. I really think the side effects here could be minimal. So let's look at the pipeline. So this pancreatic cancer, encapsulated liver cells converted to an ifosfamide, this, which hopefully will have this anti-tumor effect. So they got results waiting. We are waiting on results. They had a positive 2 study. Before to start the phase 3, they got to do this pig study that the FDA is interested in. And they're still got to report data. Now, they also have preclinical work in abdominal cancer, diabetes, which I was talking about with this encapsulated live cells, and then cannabinoids. But those are all preclinical. So the only one that's in clinical studies is the pancreatic cancer, and there's not really good medications right now for pancreatic cancer. So I'm really interested in this. I want to continue to monitor this company. Let's look at the stock price. So stock symbol is PMCB, PMCB. PharmaCyte Biotech trading at the time of this video $2.58. I do think, because of the economic environment, I hate to say it, but I do think the inflation is still up there. They're going to have to keep raising interest rates, and, we may be headed towards, lower bear market, and probably the stock price might get cut in half. I don't think we're at the bottom yet. So if it hits $1.50, $1.25, $1.10, I'm a buyer. Now, they do have to finish up this pig study that the FDA's require them to do for the phase 2 clinical B trial for locally advanced inoperable pancreatic cancer. It's part of their investigational new drug application process. That's what the FDA wants. They're doing a large pig study, which allows the assessment of safety and distribution of their infusion, the route of application, the device, the procedure. So I'm going to continue to monitor this. I do think they have a good opportunity here. If this technology and is safe and effective, and it works well for patients with pancreatic cancer, this could be amazing. This could be a big deal. Also could help a lot of patients with type 1 diabetes. Now, they're still not even in clinical trials with the diabetes, but the pancreatic cancer, that's a big deal. There's not a lot of good therapy for that right now. So I'm really going to continue to monitor this company. I do think there's a potential upside. I don't like it at this price right now, but I'm going to continue to monitor them, and I do think there's a potential here. That's all the time we have today. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope you have a wonderful day.